Hello, so this is going to be me talking about some positive affirmations and life lessons, soft-spoken ASMR, just to kind of help you. I just had a random idea to make this video because I love personally going to sleep to these kind of videos, and I think it can be helpful to help people realize that they're not alone and that they have friends. And even though I don't know you at all, I understand what you're going through, and it's totally okay. My feelings in a video to hopefully make anyone watching this feel better. So basically, I'm just gonna start saying some words, affirmations, and you can just listen as you fall asleep, or you can just sit there and listen. I don't really care, but anyways, here we go. First one is, this day will be over. I'll just kind of explain each one that helps me get through the day. So I always say that to myself if I'm having a hard day. I'll say, this day will be over at some point in time. Like right now, yesterday is over, and I don't have to worry about yesterday. So it just reminds me that soon that day will be over, and maybe it'll be over good, or maybe it'll be over bad. I've had good and bad days in the past, and I am still alive here today. So just remember that, okay? And the next thing I like to remember, and this I did not like come up with myself, I just like to remember it, but on a day that I only have 20%, if I give 20%, then I'm giving 100% of what I have to give. So when someone says, always give 100%, always do your best, it's okay. It's totally okay if you can't perform as best as you have in your life. It's just as best as you can today, as best as you are capable of right now, and you are so capable. And if you just give all you have to give each day, then you'll just get more and more every day, and you'll start being able to give more and do more and love more. So that's one thing that I love to remember and to think about. So just keep that in your mind as you sleep. Just kind of try to roll over those things like it's totally okay. And another thing that I like to think about is you can't have success without failure, because if you think about it, if you win every single time, like, you're gonna get so bored because you'll never get higher. You know what I mean? You'll never have any satisfaction of like achieving something if you always just like win and do the right thing every single time. And so whenever I'm like in a rough spot, I just think about how every time I fail, I sink lower, right? And then I can build back up, and it'll be an even more fulfilling victory. So sorry, I don't know if this is like, it's not really ASMR content, but I just like these positive affirmations and quotes, and I like to go to sleep to these kind of things because it helps get my mind in a positive mood for the next day. So yeah, those are 3. And I don't know if I finished talking about that, but basically, it just kind of works well for me because every time I fail, or like, here, I'll give an example, like if a video, for example, gets 0 views, sometimes I get discouraged, but sometimes I'm just like, hey, like that one just didn't work, and I'll just re-edit it and post it again, and usually it takes off, and then it's more satisfying because it didn't before. And another thing I like to tell myself, this isn't super motivating, but it kind of just helps me stay in reality, is that like life is a hard thing to get through, but it's not impossible. And so every single time that I get depressed or sad, and I just think, I'm going through a hard time right now, and I keep saying that, and it gets to be a whole year of me saying it's just a really hard time for me, I can't do that. Sometimes I just really like get myself a reality check, and I'm like, hey, yes, it is a hard time, but I am a teenager, and sometimes just the whole teenage years can be kind of a mess, and it kind of just reminds me that like everyone's going through something. Life is always hard, and sometimes you just gotta stop, tell yourself that it's okay to have a challenge. It doesn't mean you're weak, it doesn't mean you're depressed. You just gotta keep working through and things will get easier. Because whenever I let myself wallow in my pain for a long time, it just doesn't help a lot. It just gets worse. But that doesn't mean I don't love like having my cry sessions. That didn't discourage you too much.